Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Grass and Grain with me, Jack O'Brien. You join me. We're out in New Holland, taking it for a first real spin today. We're focusing on the cattle once again. That being said, we go here. I got young Jack, who is shortly going to be heading out in the fen to start some mowing. Gonna get another little field. Well, one of the first fields that we've taken on board today. We're going to be mowing down there because the grass is quite long. It's where the old sheep field was actually. Now, we haven't got any sheep at the moment there, but the grass is getting out of control a little bit. So we are going to get on top of that, and then we'll have a look-see. I'm toying with the idea of getting a few sheep in here actually over the course of the next few months. But right now we're on fertilizer and hauling silage around really. So we'll see how we get on with that one. Now we're slowly looking ourselves up the hill here. We have got about 12 tons on the back of nitrogen, which we're going to put onto our silage and hay ground. See what we can get going. Now you'll remember a lot of it's already been covered with slurry, so it's had a bit of a good run out. This is going to be for a second dressing really, just to really kick it on, because we are going to need to make an awful lot of second cut silage. We have the full pit that we did here on contract. We've got our own grass silage that's baled up down at the other yard, well, down on the other side of our land. Can we just see it on the other side of the valley there? No, not quite. Oh, you can just see next to the house there. There's several bales down there that are ours. But yeah, we just need to get everything else taken care of really. We have big news that today is a new arrival. The cattle are appearing slowly. We've got 30 here already, which is really exciting, and we're due another 30 imminently actually, so hopefully that'll arrive. But what we're going to do right now is creep through here, take this up to the yard, and then we will get the John Deere with the spreader on's already parked up there. I have been getting out and about and doing it myself, and we will look to continue that, but at some stage we are going to see, going to wait for the next arrival of cattle to come in. They're all looking good. Very happy with how they're all settling in, to be honest, which is very exciting there. We are due to get, like I said, another 30 today, but we're going to be ending up with about 120 all in. So it's this huge, a huge investment. 120 right now. We are looking at limousines. We're looking at beef cattle only, so we'll see how that goes. But no, I'm looking forward to getting them all settled in there. They're a bit loud at the moment, the 30 that we have, because they're just kind of getting themselves comfortable and everything else, but we'll keep an eye on that one and see how it goes. And then yeah, we'll be looking to get those all up and working in the and settled in there at least for the summer. We have plenty of grass to go on over the summer, and then we'll look to get them inside when we need to. Well, all being well, at least by late autumn there really, but again that's kind of weather dependent really, so we'll just watch the space there and see how we get on. But it's a slow old drag up the hill, that is for sure. You can see the cattle are in the field there. The grass has really shot up the last few days. We've had a little bit of rain over the last week or so, and it's really some good growing weather now, so it's about time we got some cattle into there so we can start to tame that back a little bit. But yeah, like I say, we will be looking to see about giving some of the grass that was previously cut down there a little bit of a helping hand. And we'll see how we get on. But oh, this is a bit of a hill. Get up there. This old trailer is pretty much holding about as much as it can. It's actually, we'll have to put that into the workshop this winter. It looks like it's falling apart. Either put it into the workshop there or try and pick up something cheap second hand, but we'll see. Because we are going to need to be cutting a lot of bales around, I do think. But yeah, we'll see how we get on with that one. You can see we've got the spreader parked up here. We are going to put this fertilizer in one of these storage sheds as well, because it's nice and dry. Nice area for us to get into. But for now, we're just going to kind of stick this back here a touch. And we're good to go there, but we do... This load is a little front heavy, and put it on the angle makes it easier to get to, so we do need to stick a weight onto the back of the tractor here. Nice looking tractor though. It's going to do a grand job floating around here. Really is going to be great on just doing general yard work really. I would quite like to get a bucket and a grab for it as well, but we'll get to that one. Wonderful stuff. Excellent. So how you doing anyway? I hope you're all fantastically well. Whatever you're getting up to, do let me know down below. Whatever you're working on, do let us know how that's going, what it is you're actually working on as well, what you're driving whilst doing that. I'm always very intrigued to know what's going on. There we go. Perfect. Spreaders in need of a bit of a wash down here sooner rather than later. What we might actually do is take it just off the end first if I can get around that. If we just had a panoramic roof, that would be incredible. It's the one thing that small class has that was in its favour really, but then again, not really about paying that astronomical difference really. Okay. Awesome, we'll get this all ready to roll. Perfect stuff. So that's number 1 in there already. Probably fit about 2 in. I should have read the margin. Okay, and we'll just try and squeeze the second one in. We're gonna get this loaded up. I am hoping to see that the next lorry load of cattle arrives fairly soon, so we'll just have to see what happens with that. But like I say, for now we'll just continue with this anyway. There we go, that's the ticket. Perfect stuff. Alright, so we'll just stick this into... I think we'll just stick it out of the way into the silage pit here for now. We're going to have to come back and get a few more loads on here at some stage. That silage not quite ready. There's a little bit spilling out the front there. So we'll need to get looked into, but yeah, it's not quite there yet. Switch you off anyway. Alright, so next field that we're going to head off to is the field that we actually just baled with the McHale in one of the last episodes there. And we'll get that one all taken care of, all buttoned up, and we shouldn't take too long to do, but I'll give it a good little kick on. And away we go here. Other than this, we have been getting a bit of fertilizer down on our cereal crops there, which are really starting to come on leaps and bounds, especially some of the stuff that was drilled just to shade earlier. That's really starting to look good. After that, we have, yeah, we're just kind of in a bit of limbo again, really. Contract work hasn't come in too many great leaps and bounds that like maybe we'd hoped it to. That being said, though, we have also taken up one of our main customers by taking over their farm, really. So there is that. So yeah, we are deciding to keep ourselves busy here and keep ticking along. And then, yeah, we'll see how we get going there. But everything's growing. Everything's looking very good from that standpoint. Yoki. A few thistles coming back through here. Actually, might have to get in and get those killed off. Cover crops coming through very well, though. That's doing a great job. Really does help when we do get that rain as well to minimize any surface runoff and therefore soil erosion by holding everything together. Becomes a bit more like a big sponge, which is good. A lot of the fields around here, it's definitely something we need to implement here just to try and limit that soil erosion as much as possible. Which we're doing okay with right now. Yeah, this field, it's not going to take us too long to get round at all, but we'll finish this off, then we're going to head back over to the yard there, but we'll check in to wait for the next lot of cattle to arrive, and we'll see how they're all getting settled in. And look who we are following in. We didn't even get back into the yard in time before the next truckload had arrived. Oh, I hope he's not going to hit that trailer on the corner there. Guess we'll find out. It was mighty close, I think, but he's just about through. Probably going to need a little bit of that. Oh, he's got it. Grand. In that case, then, he looks like he's folding, reversing himself back. We'll just stick this out of the way. Go and load the next load of cattle onto the farm here. So we picked these all up from one, well, these two loads at least, to come from one herd about an hour south of here. And they have, they come from a very good stock, from a very good bull, and we're looking to be able to kind of continue that line a little bit, which I think we should be able to with ease. And yeah, they're just going to be a very, very promising herd for us. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what that looks like. We'll get these guys all loaded in. And yeah, let's see how they all get on. But like I say, they are all limousines, and we'll just have a quick chat with the driver there and see how this all is going to go. And alright then, they've all galloped out there. They must have been ready to get out, but they're done. That is another, what have we got now? Just over, just under 70 now. We're in 64 cattle in here. One more load may be coming today, which it looks like we might get later on this evening, but they're going to get themselves settled in anyway. Lots of grass in here to work on. The grass is quite dry as well. Ground's dry, but there's plenty of water in the trough for them. And yeah, they'll get themselves all settled in nice and easily, I would imagine. Which is great to see. Very happy about that. And hoping that we'll get the rest in over, like I said, another 2 more loads in total, but we won't get them all today. We are going to get 1 load from somewhere else, just to make a different line in there as well, but that should be quite good. And yeah, ultimately that's going to be the us on the right path, I would imagine. Now moving forward, I do envision this, we're, like I said, it's going to get us a shade over about 100 to start with. Ideally, I think by the end of next year we will be hoping to have doubled or got close to doubling that herd size. So that's going to be really, really good. If we can do that, then I'm going to be so happy. So lots to look forward to there. We will be looking primarily at beef first. So whilst there is a milk and parley here, we're not going to look into that. We don't have any good quotas on hand right now or anything like that. So we need to just wait and see what we can get there. But like I said, we're still in the infancy of the project here, so we need to work on this for a little bit longer there and piece it all together, and we'll see what comes. But we are, yeah, very hopeful. We'll hope for a good summer where we get a lot of fodder, a lot of silage, a lot of hay baled, and our cereal crops coming along, so we can make a good bit of straw off there as well. We are going to have to think about the diversification a little bit more, because our business did rely on us selling a lot of that hay and straw that we would make. But we will find a way to do that, and we'll continue with the contracting side as well, with the cereal crop side, see how that goes. Hello there, girl, how you doing? And we'll, yeah, looking forward to seeing what comes of it all, really. But they look happy, they look healthy, and they're settling in on the beautiful hills here in Shamrock as well, which is all that we can ask, really. So we're going to continue. We're going to make sure we get the silage started in the next, probably next couple of weeks, once we get this, allow this fertilizer we put down to have a bit of a kick, and then we can get in there really and really work at them, which will be very exciting indeed. So watch this space for that one. If you have any questions though, or you have any comments, feedback, or anything like that, do make sure you leave them down below, and I'll make sure to try and get onto Simulation for the Nations channel to read through them all, and we'll see where it goes from there. Right now though, I am going to get back out on to the spreader, I imagine, get that all taken care of, and then we'll make sure that Jack's away with the mower. We've got a few fields that we're going to try and just get knocked out now anyway. We'll see what that grass looks like when we get into it, whether or not we'll bale it up for silage or if we'll keep it on the deck to make it into hay. But I fancy, given the quality of it, it's not going to make very good hay anyway, so we'll probably just get it all baled up there. And we'll see how that one goes. And then yeah, after that it's all up for grabs really. We'll just have to see what the weather gods bring our way. We've got a few bales here, we've got a load down in the valley. And we'll try and get a bit of a stack going here as well, which will likely get moved into that neighbouring pit. But we'll watch this space, as I say. Until then, though, we will leave it here. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you haven't done so already, do make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button to Simulation for the Nation, and we will see you all in the next one. Till then, happy farming.